Hey, Facebook, Sam McEwen here, coming to you from beautiful Tampa, Florida today. You know, we've been talking about our dreams, and we've been talking about whether or not we have clarity in our dreams, whether or not we have, whether or not the dream is ours, whether it's based in reality, whether you have passion, okay? But the next topic I want to talk to you about is strategy, your pathway. I'm gonna give you six topics. Well, I can't count today. Anyway, but it's all in the word secure, which I put at the top there. But here's some things you need to look at, okay? And I'm talking to you out of John Maxwell's book, Put Your Dream to the Test. 10 questions to help you see it and seize it, okay? And so we're about, I don't know, about halfway through, maybe not quite halfway through. But when it comes to strategy, when the S is, you have to state all of your positions. What's your starting point? Your starting point is today. It's not yesterday. It's not last week. It's not, if it's tomorrow, then, it really isn't your dream. It's really kind of a pipe dream. And so anyway, your starting point, what's your ending point? Where do you see yourself 3 months, 6 months, a year, 10 years down the road? What steps do you think lie in between? And so you want to state all of your positions, okay? Then you want to examine your actions. What actions do you have to take every day to get closer to your dream? If you don't have a daily action step, if you don't have a daily action plan, then the previous chapters don't matter. You need to go back. You need to make sure that dream is yours. You need to make sure that it's steeped in reality. But boy, if you don't have daily action steps, you're never going to reach your dream. You have to utilize all of your resources. What do you have at your disposal? List everything that you can think of that's going to help you attain that dream, help you get to that dream that you have in your mind and in your head and on paper, okay? Remove all non-essentials. What do you currently do in the course of chasing your dream, in the course of trying to get to the next step, that do not contribute to the dream, okay? If it's not moving you forward, then you probably need to quit doing it. I do these Facebook Lives. I enjoy doing them, and it is something that I believe that moves me forward towards my dream. Now, there's some folks who would not find this of value, and they shouldn't do them. Okay, maybe it would be better for them to write. I'm not a writer. I tried it, but you have to do things that move you towards the dream. Eliminate the things that don't. You have to get to a point. Okay, non-essentials. Okay, you don't need to be looking at your email 5 times an hour. Some of y'all 5 times a minute. Facebook. Set aside some time. All your social media. If you have social media activities or social media things that you're doing to enhance your business and to grow towards your goal, that's okay. But here's the danger to that. The non-essential side is, oh, that's a cute kitty. Oh, I love that. I love it when they show puppies. Okay, non-essential. Totally non-essential. Oh, we're going to watch that video of the baby elephant. Oh, he's so cute. Maybe I'll go see Dumbo. Non-essential, okay? So you have to eliminate that. But that streams back to what actions you have to take, to examine your actions. Because if you don't have a daily plan of action, you don't have a daily method of operation, then all that stuff is going to interfere. And then the E in the S.E.C.U.R.E is embrace all of your challenges. You're going to have problems. You're going to have obstacles. You're going to have failures. If you expect that everything's going to go perfect and you're never going to fail, then you're an idiot. Okay? I mean, if you think you're never going to fail, you need to get your head examined. Okay? Really. Unless your goal is to get from one side of the room to the next. Oh, wait a second. You could trip over the rug. Okay? So you're going to fail. What are you going to do when that happens? You have to be able to continue on your dream journey. What can you avoid that would be avoidable? What are some of the things that you could avoid? What can you do to avoid them? And how can you prepare for your next challenges? And you need to when it comes to failure, you need to see where things could break down and understand that, okay, if it breaks down here, then what do I do to move to the next level? Because we all have failures. And if we don't know what we're going to do next, what we're going to do, if this doesn't work, if I need to punt and do something different, we have to have all that on paper, okay? So you need to write out your answers to this S.E.C.U.R.E question and come out with a daily action plan, monthly goals, long-term, multi-year goals, and then follow it. But remember, you will have to make changes. You will have to adjust. Hopefully you have to adjust because you set down an income goal and you've been working so hard at it and you've been putting everything in place and it is your dream and it's stooped in reality and you have an action plan and you're following it and your income just multiplies. Then you have to adjust up. Otherwise you will be mediocre. Okay? And none of us wants to be mediocre. I think it was Thoreau said that a person who does his best every day is mediocre. I had to think about that. Okay. Anyway, I hope you can remember the word S.E.C.U.R.E and what the acronym stands for. But S, state your position. E, examine all your actions. C, consider all your options. U, utilize your resources. R, remove all non-essentials. E, embrace your challenges. I would encourage you to get the book, Put Your Dream to the Test, John Maxwell's book. Really a good read. I'm really enjoying doing this. Now, all of you should be planning for your own growth. If you're not planning for growth in whatever area you're in, whatever line of work you're doing, and I don't care what it is, I really don't care what it is. I listened to a TEDx talk the other day. The guy was a brain surgeon. Okay, and apparently one of the foremost brain surgeons. I mean, people came to him for advice and for teaching and training and stuff like that. And a good non-brain surgeon friend of his, they were on the golf course, I believe, and the brain surgeon asked his buddy, he says, so, how do you keep growing in your business? And the non-brain surgeon says, I pay mentors. I pay coaches. I pay people to come in and watch what I'm doing, see what's going on, and then I improve. And the brain surgeon, I'm the best in the field, is what he says. I am the best in the field. Who would I get to mentor or coach me? And his buddy looked at him and said, anybody who knows what you're doing. Doesn't have to be the best in the field, but you need more eyes watching you so that you can improve because they will notice things. And maybe you haven't been reading the journals that you should, and maybe you haven't been doing the studying that you should, maybe you're not up on the latest techniques. So this brain surgeon thought about it, and he got really into it. He found 3 of his contemporaries, and were they as good as he is? Probably not. But he asked them to observe from beginning to end, from initial patient interaction, through the surgery, through recovery, through the final conversations. He found out more than he thought he would, for one. But he found out things that he didn't know about himself and the way he did things and some of the shortcuts and some of the things that he was doing that weren't necessarily wrong, okay, but could be improved just by contemporaries observing and coaching. He said it was worth every penny that he paid them. It was worth everything that they did for him. And it made him a better surgeon. It also helped his bedside manner, from what I understand. Most of these high-performing, these guys got no bedside manner. But anyway, that being said, if you don't have a mentor or a coach to help you along, you're crazy. Pure and simple. Okay? You're not learning. You're not growing. You may be sitting down and reading every book that's out there and everything else, but if you don't know how to put it in action, the problem with us we are creatures of habit. And if we don't have somebody looking over our shoulder every once in a while and say, hey, what are you doing? Is that working for you? Does that really work? Okay? So anyway, and to that end, what I'm offering to you is a completely free mastermind group. I have 2 slots open. We're going to be talking about John Maxwell's The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. And the classes start tomorrow. They are virtual online. They're totally free, but like I said, it's on the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. It'll be about 6 weeks. There's 15 laws in there. We're going to go 6 weeks. We'll probably cover a fair amount of them, but I've got a bunch of people signed up. If you really want to grow yourself and grow your business, then private message me the word growth, and I will send you the information to get signed up for one of the mastermind groups. Seriously, you need it. Private message me the word growth, and we'll get you into one of those free sessions. So this has been Sam McEwen coming to you live from Tampa, Florida. Live intentionally and be blessed.